money isn't everything, but at the same time, we also hear that money makes the world go round. So, which one is it? Can money really buy happiness? Let's find out. But before that, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Nur Farha as the moderator, and we have 3 panelists with us today.
I am Narjalatul Adni. I am Alisha.
I am Nur Aishah.
To begin, I would like to ask our panelists, what are your first thoughts on this statement?
For me, I believe money can buy happiness, at least to a certain level. It provides comfort, security, and opportunities. For example, with money, we can pay for good healthcare, better education, and even take care of our traditions. These things definitely contribute to happiness. What do you think?
I see your point, but I disagree a little. I don't think money can really buy happiness. Sure, it can buy things that make us happy for a while, but true happiness is deeper. Think of people who are wealthy, but still depressed or lonely. That proves happiness doesn't depend on money.
I would like to add that it also depends on how money is used. If you spend it only on yourself, the joy fades quickly. But if you use it to help others, like donating to charity or supporting your loved one, it brings a sense of fulfillment. Research even shows that generosity makes people happier than spending on luxury items.
Interesting. So, money gives comfort, but happiness also comes from within. Let's dig deeper. Some people say money buys freedom. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. When you have money, you have choice. You can choose where to live, where to travel, even what job you want. Without money, many people feel stuck in stressful situations. Financial freedom definitely adds to happiness.
That's true, but freedom also comes from mindset. There are people with very little money who still live happily because they are content. So while money helps, it's not the only key to freedom.
I would add that money reduces worry. For example, if someone in your family gets sick, having money means you can afford proper treatment. That peace of mind is priceless, and in many ways that is happiness.
That's a good point. But let me ask another question. Can money also bring unhappiness?
Definitely. People who have a lot of money may become greedy or materialistic. If you always compare yourself to someone richer, you will never feel satisfied. This creates stress instead of happiness.
I agree, and sometimes money could be spent in relationship. For example, rich people may not know who their true friends are. Are people with them for love or for money? That can lead to loneliness.
Yes, and another thing is addiction. Addiction to luxury. People keep buying the latest phone, the most expensive clothes, or the biggest house, but the happiness doesn't last. It becomes a cycle of never-ending desire, which actually makes them unhappy.
That's very true. Let's bring in some real-life examples. Can you think of cases where money clearly influenced happiness or unhappiness?
Sure. Think about students. A student from a poor family might struggle to pay fees and buy books. This stress can affect their studies and mental health. Meanwhile, a student from a stable financial background can focus more on learning. So, in this case, money directly contributes to happiness.
On the other hand, there are celebrities who have millions but still face depressions. For example, we have heard of famous actors and singers who hate their own life despite their wealth. That clearly shows money doesn't guarantee happiness.
Don't forget, during the pandemic, many people realized that health and family are more valuable than money. rich or poor, everyone was affected, but those who had strong support system and emotional connection coped better.
So, we have both sides. Money helping in some ways, but failing in others. Let's challenge each other a bit. Member 2, you strongly believe money can buy happiness, but how would you respond if someone says, I'm happy even though I'm broke?
Well, I would say maybe they are happy for now, but let's be realistic. Being broke is stressful in the long run. You may survive with positivity, but without money for basic needs like food, rent, or healthcare, eventually the stress catch up.
I respect that, but I still think inner peace is stronger than money. Some monks, for example, live with almost nothing yet feel truly happy. Doesn't that prove happiness doesn't depend on wealth?
Maybe it's raw balance. Money covers basic needs, and once those needs are met, happiness comes from non-material things like love, purpose, and gratitude.
That's an excellent discussion. Let's look at another angle. Do different generations see this topic differently?
Yes, I think younger people often say money isn't everything because they don't have many responsibilities yet. But once they start working, paying bills, supporting families, they realize how important money is.
True. Older generation, especially parents, often link happiness with financial stability. They want secure jobs, saving, and investment. Meanwhile, the younger generation values experiences more than possession.
That's why we often hear young people say, I would rather be happy and broke than rich and stressed. But in reality, most people want a mix of both, enough money and a happy life.
Before we move on to our conclusion, let's lighten things up. Quick question. Can money buy happiness if it buys ice cream?
For me, yes. Ice cream on a hot day is definitely happiness.
Maybe temporary happiness until you see the calories.
Or until you drop it on the floor, then you realize money bought you sadness.
See, this shows us that money can buy small joys, but happiness is often about how we experience things. Alright, before we end, let's each share a short conclusion. Do you personally think money can buy happiness or not?
I think yes, money can buy happiness, especially because it reduces stress and allows us to live comfortably.
I would say money cannot directly buy happiness, but it can provide the foundation for it. True happiness comes from inner peace and relationships.
I believe money buys temporary happiness, but lasting happiness comes from meaningful experience, love, and gratitude.
Thank you, everyone. So, our conclusion is money is important, but it is not the ultimate source of happiness. It can buy comfort, freedom, and opportunities, but real happiness depends on how we value life, relationships, and health. That's all for our forum discussion today. Goodbye.